That's the energy right there. That's the energy right there. Brother Bob in the house. Another vlog. Talking about stuff. I'm talking about today. I'm setting the precedence of the conversation so I'm not just rambling. Okay? It's about the body. About the human body. How I think of the human body. The human body, my human body right now, just had a hernia surgery. Which changes things a bit, doesn't it? Okay. I think the human body is like a robot. It's just like a robot. We are self-replicating robots. That's what we are. And if you stop to think about it now, a lot of small minds are going to gravitate towards like a Terminator thing or something other than. But let's just think about it from a philosophical point of view. Strictly philosophical, but if it applies and it resonates to you and you kind of can get something out of it, great. The human body is autonomous, doesn't need us. If it was a computer, supercomputer, which it is, just the whole thing, top to bottom, super robot. And that's basically what we are. We perpetuate our species through the children that we have, and we hope that they are better versions of us. We help our job. That's our job as one of the computers. We're going to fool around with that for a while. But think of it. Just work with me here. We are trying to extend our lives. And at this point in time in our technology, it's coming soon, something's going to change, but for right now, it is having children, passing on our knowledge, passing on better habits. Hopefully they get better habits. And it's the specific type of paradigm that we live in, the habitual things that we must take care of, our health and good mindset and finances. You know, we got to deal with finances in this whole game. What else is there? There's the whole ego. You got a lot of egos out there. And this is where I was going to talk about with me, because with this hernia surgery happening, they actually did some work around my abdominal area. Okay, they had to do some work, and my abdominals, I can't do sit-ups like you guys can. I can't work out like you guys can right now, man. Get up, Brother Bob, and do it. Okay, yeah, I get it, but I can't. Physically, humanly can't. I can't. Ain't gonna happen. There's no Roman chair sit-ups for me right now, okay? It's just not happening. And that's okay. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. I like a break. And it reminds me of somebody's story that you guys are probably very familiar with. At least by now you should be, because the dude's everywhere. But this is way before he was even popular, okay? This is way before he even hit maybe the 50,000 view mark. I mean, he's got millions of people, behind him right now and his message, and it's a beautiful thing. It's nice. There's some ego issues there I don't think that he portrays, but they're there in whenever you're dealing with other people. So that's what I'm saying here. We all have to deal with that. But with him, the story in comparison to my own is that I know I can't do anything. It's allowing me the opportunity to express or learn, or both, different aspects of my personality, maybe some introspective learning, if you will. It's all these things come into play. And honestly, it was odd that I also came across a friend of mine through my Facebook. She just had a hysterectomy. So we're at that age, man, where this shit's got to start, your machine's going to start breaking down, and shit's going to start not making sense. Going back to this dude, though, he had a bicep tear, okay? And what happened was Elliot Hulse, by the way, I don't know if anybody knows who Elliot Hulse is. I'll put a link somewhere. And he found himself in a position now where the momentum of where he was taking things, we all end up in the current of life. We're either going upstream, against it, getting slammed to the side, whatever it is, life is going to keep going. And some of us out there, and I remember my particular case, I was focused on opening a restaurant for the better part of my life, and I got there, but that's a story by itself. What I'm saying is the current of life. So he was in the current of life, doing his thing, strong manning, whatever he was doing. He was building his business. He was starting to build his business. Of he rented out a kind of a low end cost warehouse. He fucking fixed it up himself, and he just started going out there talking to people through YouTube as well, just in his neighborhood. He didn't give a shit about anything else right now. He was trying to just build his business and take care of his family. And this muscle tear came along, and it stopped everything. Fucking stopped everything. He had no choice. He couldn't be the strong man. He was fucked up. You got to see the videos. I'll probably try and find a video, because not to make fun of the guy, but the fact of the matter is there's a metamorphosis that had taken place. And if you don't know anything about this guy, I'd suggest start there. Start in the beginning. Watch all that shit. It's a little uncomfortable because that's not who he is right now. And I can kind of see that within myself. I've always been better in person with people, which is why I've always been reluctant to do anything online. Anything online. I really didn't see myself serving anybody unless I could physically be with them. Isn't that an interesting paradigm, a different way of thinking? And then my brother is the same way. In fact, he's vehemently not a Facebooker or putting out YouTube videos or any of that shit. And my other brother, he don't even know Facebook. So, and these guys are, in their 60s now. I'm 47. So, isn't this an interesting, way of, and I can see it in myself. I see it. So that's why I see myself now in a position to kind of, as I have been, putting out videos for a better part of about a year now. I started. And again, I thought the paradigm was nobody's going to resonate with me. It's not been the case, and I'm grateful for it. It's cool. And I'm telling you, I'm in my humble beginnings, man. I haven't even kicked ass yet in the communities because most people don't know I exist. So the power of the internet, people sharing some of my stuff or saying, hey, this dude's pretty fucking cool. You should listen to what you got to say about this. That kind of thing. And in real life, that's how it was. And in real life. This is real life. But in, off the internet, that's how it was. On the internet, here we are. So that guy went through his changes because of a injury, and the universe is either going to slap it to you, or you're going to electively get it done. Like I electively got some things done. I think everybody does change like that, though. It's just that now we're able to record it. I think it's kind of funny. You got a lot of these 20-year-olds out there, and they're constantly taking these pictures of themselves. Constantly taking pictures of themselves all the goddamn time. And then you got like 3 weeks later, and they're working out, and they got this fucking picture, and it's a beautiful picture, don't get me wrong. I mean, a lot of these guys are awesome. Women and the guys. So, don't take this bad, but I think it's funny. Because, yeah, you're going to fucking see results. You're 20-something. Come back to me when you're fucking 50. Let's talk again. This internet should still be up, but I think by that time, the singularity will kick in and Ray Kurzweil's dream will come true. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, my body can't do what it used to. And I'm totally fine with that. In fact, I'm looking forward to not using this part of my abs for a while. Because it gives me a sense of a hunger again. Because I'm like, I'm benched. Stop the momentum. You have to now. And now you have to focus on some other things, which I have been really doing a really good job at with building things here. And I want to do more of it. I'm up and about 90% right now, which means last night I was actually sleeping and rolling around in my bed as if I owned a bitch. So what I'm saying about the human body being a robot is that it's going to do what it's going to do without you. It's so fucking smart. Your body and all this stuff is so smart. But what is challenging for most people is they aren't recognizing what they're doing here. The first thing you got to recognize, this machine, this body, once you came out of the vagina, is it's constantly taking in stimulus. And then there's a point in your life where that becomes autonomous too. And you're not thinking about it. You're not paying attention to it. And you don't pay attention to some of the important things that, but then again, being autonomous, and I'm always of the philosophy that everything happens for a reason, maybe that's the reason that you've been switched off for a little while, you know? And then the surgery or an injury or some kind of an injury, may it be a financial or a physical injury, comes along and kind of knocks you on your ass. Could be an emotional injury. There's all kinds of energetic ways in which we reach out and grab stimulus, and we're constantly doing it. We're taking in stimulus. If you ever were a dude who's grown his hair long, like if this was down to here, right, and I had a Jesus thing going, if I had a look like that, long hair or something like that, you're sensing and bringing in the world in a different way. Okay, that's autonomous. It's happening all the time, but you start to become aware of it, and this is where you, as this amazing machine, supercomputer that we have the audacity to run. You know, we're running this machine. We're running this robot. Okay, and our job is to, take care of the robot, man. You got to feed it a certain way. You got to talk to it in a certain way. I mean, talking to yourself. You gotta move it around. You gotta move the fucking robot around, man. It's gotta move. That's how amazing we are. We are super, super, super computers, self-replicating, lying to ourselves that we're something else. We're amazing. We're more than this, of course. We're more than any of this. We all are. I mean, I'm getting ready to watch a Stephen Hawking movie. I think it's called A Theory of Everything. I'm getting ready to go watch that because I didn't know it was about Stephen Hawking. I didn't know, man. It looked like a comedy. I was just like, fuck that, I ain't watching that movie. But now I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to really get in touch with what I'm saying here, that, we're more than what this is. But damn it, you got it right now. But fucking take care of it. Take care of all of it. And get out of your... just get real for a minute here. Stop acting like a silly person who feels they're entitled to something. Stop not fucking giving a shit. And just give a shit a little bit. And take responsibility just for a little bit at a time until you can realize that you are fully responsible for the things and the choices and the meanings you give these things. It's all that. So what I'm trying to say is that I am not going to be doing any sit-ups anytime soon. Ain't going to happen. So in the meantime, I'm going to try to find more of my voice, and I'm trying to connect more. It's a process. But I think it's growing. I mean, my channel is growing. People are digging it. I guess that's cool. And people like my art. They appreciate the things I do there. I've always been kind of appreciated for that. I just never really did anything commercially where I would put something together and then just throw it out there and ask somebody for $1. You know what I'm saying? Like the musicians today, they throw them music out there and they ask for $1. Give me $1 for this song, bitch. Okay, I like that song. Here's $1. I don't have a problem with it. So if I don't have a problem with it, I buy stuff. I buy people's stuff all the time. I was mostly, Tony Robbins, all that stuff back in the day. That was my thing. And if it would have been on the internet, I would have bought it then. It's an investment. I'm investing in my mind. I'm investing in my body when I do the thing. I'll go to the gym. Make the love. Come on, that was funny. All right, I'm going to let you guys go because I'm getting a little silly again. And I like it, but I get a little too out of hand. So I'm going to let you guys go. Hope this finds everybody well. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible! You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there! No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it! Stop giving up.